Lewis Hamilton has just set new conditions for his move to Ferrari, and tensions are rising between the team and the seven-time world champion who announced the sensational move at the start of February. Hamilton has always fought for his rights and conditions at every team, and so far has been successful in getting his way, but what is to be seen is whether Ferrari will give in to his demands or not. It is not a secret that Hamilton strives for diversity in the team he represents and in the sport itself. The Briton has set up multiple projects and regularly donates his own money and time to the cause. He has also created his own foundation called Mission 44, which aims to transform the lives of people who come from underserved backgrounds. Hamilton is the first and only black driver to have raced in the sport, and he takes the matter really seriously. At Mercedes, he has convinced the team to improve conditions, and since 2020, diversity at the Brackley-based outfit has grown considerably. Hamilton takes great pride in this and recently publicly talked about the work that happened in the team. Well, firstly, I'm immensely proud of the work that we've done within Mercedes. Since 2020, we've made some real great strides in improving the diversity within the team. For example, within HR, we've got a diverse HR group, and that will continue beyond me, which is something I'm really proud of. As I said, I'm proud of the team for pushing so hard ahead. I think we are ahead of every other team in that respect. However, Hamilton believes that Ferrari is far behind Mercedes in this aspect and has requested the team to work on the diversity of their hires. Ferrari takes immense pride in its Italian heritage and hence prefers to hire engineers and personnel close to its headquarters in Maranello. In the same statement, Hamilton talked about how there is a lot more work that needs to be done in the sport. He mentioned how he is in talks with Formula One Group's CEO Stefano Domenicali and Ferrari's chairman John Elkann about working on the diversity within the sport and Ferrari. There still is a huge amount of work within the whole sport. I'm speaking to Stefano constantly and looking to work more with Formula One, he said. And of course, if you look at Ferrari, they have a lot of work to do. I've already made that a priority in speaking with John, and they're super excited to get on and work on it also. Ferrari is old school in their ways, and Hamilton's increasing demands could end up creating a rift between the driver and the team. Along with his high-paying contract, Hamilton also asked for an ambassadorial role at the team, and Ferrari was happy to sign him with these demands. It has also been reported that Hamilton is working to bring close personnel over to Ferrari from Mercedes, and the response from Maranello has been positive thus far. Hamilton's celebrated history in the sport was enough for Ferrari to let go of their previous traditions, and the team announced Hamilton's transfer to the team from 2025 onwards. Hamilton was also attracted by Ferrari's role in making Formula One what it is today and described his move as the next challenge in his journey. During pre-season testing, he explained the motivation behind the switch in a question and answer session, saying that the stars aligned for him after seeing Fred Vasseur become the team principal at Ferrari. He mentioned that Ferrari is always seen as the goal for every driver, and how seeing Michael Schumacher at the team helped him in his decision. Of course, I think for every driver growing up watching the history, watching Michael Schumacher in his prime, I think probably all of us sit in our garage and see the screen pop up, and you see the driver in the red cockpit, and you wonder what it would be like to be surrounded by the red, Hamilton said. You go to the Italian Grand Prix and you see the sea of red Ferrari fans, and you can only stand in awe of that. It's a team that's not had huge success recently since 2007, and I saw it as a huge challenge. Without a doubt, even as a kid, I used to play on games as Michael in that car, so it definitely is a dream, and I'm really, really excited about it, he continued. It was really cool to see him, Fred Vasseur, step into the Alfa Romeo team, and then when he got the job at Ferrari, I was just so happy for him, and I think just the stars aligned. I think it really wouldn't have happened without him, so I'm really grateful and really excited about the work that he's doing there. The move to Ferrari would be a massive change for Hamilton, as Ferrari's environment is known to be much different than any other team in Formula One. They take the sport seriously, and their performance is much closer to Ferrari as a manufacturer, as the company's founder, Enzo Ferrari, stated that he only sells cars to fund his racing teams. Though this may no longer be the case, being a driver at Ferrari is a prestigious position, and Hamilton will feel a switch to a much more severe and tense environment. Secondly, Hamilton also does not speak a word of Italian, and he might face a language barrier upon reaching the Maranello factory. He mentioned that he will attempt to learn Italian, but is unsure whether he will be able to pick it up during the time he spends at the factory. He said, "In all these years, I've not managed to learn any other languages, but of course, I'll definitely try. I do remember when I was karting in Italy, and I was able to pick up a few lines, and so hopefully that will come back to me pretty quickly." The main reason the move happened, though, boils down to Fred Vasseur. Fred was able to convince Hamilton to change teams after 11 years with Mercedes, and Hamilton saw a golden opportunity to drive for the person he won the GP2 championship with back in the early 2000s. It will be interesting to see whether Fred and Hamilton's influence is able to convince the higher-ups at Ferrari to change the team's old environment. Hamilton's entry to the team is not only to benefit the team on the track, but it is also supposed to be a massive investment the team made for their future. When Hamilton announced his decision to join Ferrari, the company's stock jumped up and their market cap rose by $7 billion. Their stock price hit a market high and has continued to go up since then. Ferrari believes that Hamilton will attract good media attention, which will also help the main motorcar company. This can be seen by the Ferrari chairman's enthusiasm for Hamilton joining their F1 division. He intends for Hamilton to be an image for the team even after he retires, and use him to show the world the true Ferrari spirit. According to reports, John Elkann was also one of the leading forces who brought Hamilton to Ferrari. Hamilton was offered a contract with the team last year with a salary that exceeded his current contract by a fair margin. Still, the Briton politely declined the offer and demanded that funding be provided to his foundation, Mission 44. According to rumors, the current offer is less than the original one. The contract now also mentions that funding in the €20 million range will be provided to Hamilton's foundation, but donating money to a foundation and changing the team structure for the purpose of diversity are two completely different things. Hamilton will definitely face bad press due to his recent demands, as some people believe that his goals towards diversity are dumbfounded and that people should be chosen based on qualifications, not race. Ferrari's internal response to Hamilton's requests is not publicly known. Still, if the team does not approve of the step, tensions between Hamilton and them will rise before the driver even officially joins the team. Both Ferrari and Hamilton would not want this, but at the same time, both have been known to be stubborn about their demands. Only time will tell what Ferrari plans to do within the team and the public's reaction. If they decide to change their hiring structure, Hamilton will not be backing down from his work, though, as he has repeatedly mentioned that he aims to make Formula One a more diverse sport. What do you think of this recent news? Will Ferrari give in to Hamilton and diversify their team, or will this be a matter of concern for the prancing horse? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all the latest Formula One news.